Players put a huge amount in terms of preparation, particularly around fitness, and hopefully as much as possible they are trying out the things that make the difference, the little things that make the difference, dumping the ball properly, cornering correctly, all these things. They don't practice them in their regular touch. In terms of my preparation, it is a lot actually. It's a lot about planning the sessions, talking to players offline, liaising with ETA because we've got a kind of team approach. And there's a kind of tension of making sure that everyone gets absolutely the best they can out of the weekend. It's sort of got to be as good as it can be.
It's really important that you gel together. There's quite a few changes to the 45 age group, so there's lots of things for us to try and groove. So we've got to make sure that we maximise our time there. But team bonding is an important part of that process.
The level of touch that's played is unseen here in the UK when you get over there. You'll see the Aussies playing, you'll see the Cook Islands playing, the South Africans, the Kiwis. It's just wonderful. The speed, the amount of time that the ball is on the floor, it's minuscule. The ball is off and people are running lines and the depth that they're running at.
People really are recognising what a massive challenge this is for us as a group, and people are working hard when they're there together as a weekend, but also in their own time to try and build up their skill set. So it's where it needs to be so that we can be a threat come the World Cup itself.
What you've got is the organisation of the events is taken care of. We get to go to venues like this where there's just more facilities than we would normally get. We get to play against our fellow teams, so we play the over 40s, the 35s ladies, because we're all together. And then we have coaching development sessions. And I think it's the informal network you build up with coaches who you can then ask, do you got any ideas about this? It's much easier to do because you're met face to face, and that counts for a lot. So yeah, it's a lot of little things that add up to quite a lot, and I think we'll become stronger over the years as we develop as a touch nation.
I think the Aussies said that we are where they were 25 years ago, a few years ago. I think the progress that's been made in the last 3-4 years is, it could be a 50%, an 80% improvement. We're definitely closing the gap, there's no question about it. More people are playing, the levels of fitness are playing, the levels of passing are increasing, the levels of defence is increasing. So give us another few years and I think we're on a par, who knows, but giving them good games rather than being beaten by large scores. We
need to make sure that we just have that level of composure and belief in our own ability that we can execute. I think there were times in the Euros when we maybe hit the panic button in the final itself, and we were all a little bit frustrated with that, but I think that we can learn from that and come back, and I think there's a sense that we can be better.
Just to play to our ability and to improve by playing against the best in the world, and to come away proud of what we did, whatever position we had. That is also an objective.